Hey Aussie gamers, and to everyone that loves video games and things alike, this is the Aussie Gamers Express video game podcast. Born and bred within the land of opportunity and slow, overpriced internet. For news, reviews, and video game related fun, keep listening along with your hosts, Lucas and Red. This is episode 173, and today is Thursday, the 15th of June, 2017. Welcome to the Aussie Gamers Express video game podcast. I am your host, Lucas, and here with me is my co-host and very good friend, Red. How are you, mate?
Good.
Lovely, lovely. Good to have you on, man. Hey, this week's podcast is an E3 special. We're going to dedicate the whole show to all
E3,
things
extra exciting.
Yes. I'll go with that. Lovely. So we're going to go through most of the showcases there in this order. We'll do Nintendo, then Bethesda, Xbox, then Ubisoft, PlayStation, and that will be everything. So first off, Red, overall, what were your thoughts about E3?
Now you put me right on the spot.
I know, I have put you on the spot.
I don't really want to sound like a negative Nancy, but no,
I will anyway.
E3 this year, like a couple of years ago when Fallout and stuff come out, was announced and everything, I got pumped and like it took a toll on me. I think I was like, oh my god, and then the waiting period began again, and then after last year, like we got excited again, and we've seen God of War, and we've seen Days Gone, and we've seen nothing in 12 months, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So this E3, I seen a lot of stuff last year that I liked the look of. I got pretty excited for. Like I don't know, you don't have a pulse if you weren't really excited for fucking God of War, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's an awesome looking thing.
We've heard/seen nothing in 12 months. So walked into this one going, oh well, back to old tricks. I'm going to see stuff here that I might like the look of or get excited about. Like even Scalebound got canned this year. It's like I went in this year, I wasn't getting excited about anything. I wasn't letting myself get excited about anything. But I think we're at the point of the generation where now we don't have to technically be gagging for the next big game to come out because, well, speaking from personal experience, I've got so much there to do. I've got so much there to play.
Yeah.
So anything I see, it's like, oh, I like the look of that. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. There was some fantastic stuff on Showcase, and they pulled out all stops and made it entertaining and everything again like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being negative in that sense. But you asking me how my overall feeling towards E3 was, it's like, yeah, meh. You know,
I lost you. Hello? You there?
Oh.
Hey, I got you back.
6 out of 10. Which was my fucking conclusion. I gave E3 a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
And it was good to see other things get a bit of a push this year other than Sony's brilliance.
Yeah, well, look, you know, your opinion there, mine's not too different. Look, I enjoyed it, and there were a lot of games that did really impressed me, and I thought, wow, I'm glad that's coming back. I'm glad that's a new game. That game looks amazing. And I guess with Xbox, Xbox made the biggest splash because they announced new hardware, whereas the others already have announced their newest hardware previously. And so there was a lot to enjoy about it. But like yourself, there's so much to do. At the moment, there are a lot of fantastic games that are on the list to get to that I can wait for all these other things, and I don't mind if these things... And mind you, I did say during E3 that all these great big announcements they're just letting us know what games are going to be delayed and come back later.
That's right. And they're just re-announcing games from last year. Spider-Man, fucking Days Gone. Fucking, you know, we'll get there. I know we'll get there, but that's my general overarching opinion on it. It was a fucking fantastic experience. It was a fantastic presentation. I've been a little busy, so I've been able to catch up with the things on on the Aussie Gamers Express YouTube channel. I've gone and watched. Yep. Admittedly, I may have flicked through a little bit of the chitter chatter up on the fucking stage, but I watched all the fucking trailers, which are also available almost in the entirety from the show at aussiegamersexpress.com.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there, absolutely. But yeah, well, there are a few standouts that we would no doubt have and may be different between the two of us, but we'll go through them as we do, and we'll kick off with Nintendo. So
okay, now on to Bethesda.
I was about to say it now, Red. I don't expect you're going to have very much to say, if anything positive, I don't know, about Nintendo. But we'll go through them. I'm a Nintendo fan, so some of this stuff does appeal to me. But it is probably the weakest of all for me, because a lot of Nintendo games are a bit strange. I like the typical mainstream stuff from Nintendo. I'm happy to announce that yeah, I'm a bit of a mainstreamer with Nintendo. But anyway, the first one we've got on the list here is what do we got? Xenoblade Chronicles. Have you even played a Xenoblade game?
Oh, I think so. I'm not sure. I've played a lot of. I've tried a lot of JRPGs in my time and gone, yeah, Pornhub.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that hentai stuff. But look, I don't even. I'm not massive on JRPGs. There's probably one that I can think of, which is something that I really like. Not from Nintendo, but as for JRPGs as a whole, I'm not massive on them. But there was a
they've got a fucking massive following though.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No disrespect to the
following.
Yeah, JRPGs are huge. A lot of people love them. I just can't get into them. I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's like that Persona 5. Persona 5 just came out was released on PlayStation a month or two ago.
Yeah, it was a top seller.
That's a JRPG and a long line of games. So 5, obviously, so it's a fifth installment or fifth major installment in the series. And people are going fucking nuts over it. And I don't get it. So yeah, it's
fair enough. But anyway, there's a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that was covered there at Nintendo's E3. Then there was Kirby.
I like Kirby.
Me too. Don't they flog that horse though? Not that it's a dead horse.
Fuck.
There's like a Kirby game that comes out every fucking 3 months. You know, he's made of yarn. He's made of fucking bubblegum, clouds, I don't know, all these different things, but
money.
Yeah, he's made of money. That's the exact thing. So there's a Kirby game that's been announced that's coming to the Switch next year. So there you go. There's not much really more to talk about that now.
The only thing that if Kirby wants to be good, it needs to be like a Mario. It needs to be a 10-15 hour experience. It can't be just a 3 hour 2D side-scrolling experience like that it has been served up probably since its inception, really.
Yeah, look, I've honestly never played a Kirby game.
Oh, you didn't play Kirby in Dreamland on the fucking Game Boy?
On the Game Boy? Oh, look, I've probably played it, but didn't own it, so I maybe tried a mate's one or something like that, because I do remember it slightly. But yeah. Never owned one myself to actually properly play it. But anyway, let's move on to the big Nintendo announcement that really blew me away and gave me another reason to get a Switch, although it is a while away before this comes out, is Pokemon RPG for the Switch.
Yeah, they're bringing out the Pokemon tournament. I'm like, this is the big Pokemon fucking reveal? You bastards! But no, there's a little bit of faith's been restored in this Pokemon RPG announcement. So yeah, delayed to 2021. We'll save for a Switch.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be more than a year away from what they're saying in reports. But eventually, when that does come out, I think the Nintendo Switch will sell out.
It's brilliant, you know. If it takes 2 years to come out, that puts the PS4, Xbox One lifespan at 6 years. There's a real point here where Nintendo, with the Switch, can strike and actually start to yield some of the fucking profits that they've lost pushing the Wii U and stuff like that. and fill a void. I reckon if the next generation of consoles is anything like this one, it was very slow to get off the ground because no one knew how to use the current hardware. If they bring out like the Pokemon and they bring out the Smash Brothers and they bring out another couple of fucking Mario Karts and Mario Parties and stuff like that and bring across a couple of third-party things, my prediction is in 2 years' time, so your 2019, 2020, Switch is going to hit its straps, just like the 4 and the 1. It took 3 or 4 years to get going. I see good things in the future. I know I'm a little bit of a fucking negative Nancy. I'm a bit of a laugh at their expense, but I feel a tide change coming.
Yeah, I've got high hopes for the Switch. As much as it's not a direct competitor with Xbox and PlayStation, it definitely is running a race of its own, and it's picking up pace. You know,
they always have since they defeated the Sega Mega Drive. Ran their own race.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't play by any of the rules. They don't release their consoles.
They don't have to. They have Mario.
And they have a lot of money. I found a statistic a little while ago that if Nintendo were to make no money whatsoever, so let's just say they broke even, they would still they still have enough money to continue running for the next 50 years.
Oh, yeah, I heard something of the likeness.
But I'm sure they're making some money. Definitely making coin off the well, I don't even know what to call it these days. 3DS, there's the 2DS, there's the 2DS XL, there's the 3DS XL.
We'll go with Nintendo handhelds.
The Nintendo handhelds are making them good coin, and the
have for years.
Absolutely, they've been absolutely killing it. So they're the king of the handheld. If you want a handheld,
well, no one else could break into the fucking the scene. PlayStation tried twice, realized early in each generation of the handheld that they're fighting an uphill battle, and gave up and stopped supporting it.
Yeah, and it's well,
you know what I mean? They're the 16-bit, the 8-bit killers. Nintendo, they really were, because people will still buy Super Nintendos now. Nintendo's now for top dollar, but you can very rarely do you see someone trying to flog off a Sega Mega Drive or something like that. You know, they're an enigma.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, that new Pokemon game's a while away, but she'll be worth getting, and a lot of people it'll be a Switch seller.
Yeah.
All right, next on Nintendo's list is Metroid Prime 4.
Okay.
Not interested?
If it's anything like the other ones, it's going to be too hard for middle-aged Red.
You reckon?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Platforming hard. I don't do platformers as a bit.
Is Metroid Prime's the first-person shooter one, isn't it?
Oh, hang on. I'm double-checking.
I'm not 100% on that. That's what I thought it was, anyway.
There's more galaxy, more galaxy, more galaxy. There was actually no gameplay in that 12-second fucking screen. It was all stars. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Super Metroid.
Oh, look, you might be right, but I'm just having a look at some screenshots here of Metroid Prime in the past. Yeah, it's the first-person shooter one.
Okay, yeah, so, I'd probably play it then.
So I think
the opportunity.
Yeah, I think that'd be what this would be. This just the fourth one.
Excuse my ignorance.
No, that's okay. Look, I mean, it's not a strong point. We don't have these consoles, but the Metroid games, I've only ever played the platformer ones. It's these first-person ones that I've never played before. So it might be a time to change that. See, that's the thing. I was hoping to get into this sort of stuff with the Wii U. But they
never supported.
It never brought them across, and I never made them. That was the big disappointment of the Wii U. I mean, they did Star Fox and stuff like that, but they really dropped the ball with a lot of their big games. But anyway, there's a Metroid Prime 4 coming, which is pretty cool. New Yoshi game in 2018, so they're all a little while away, at least 6 to 12 months, even maybe 18 months away. But a new Yoshi game, I think it's really going to be like the others. Looks like a Mario.
And it needs to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess he's from the Mario world, isn't he? But I don't know. This game doesn't blow me away. It's like a 2.5D platformer, kind of like Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's like cardboard bits and pieces, and you can go in and out of the 3D environment. So you like go into the background while you're still on a 2D plane, if that makes sense. So,
yeah.
I mean, it looks good. It looks beautiful, bright and vibrant, fantastic.
It does look good in real life.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. It's probably not one of the most amazing things on my list, but looks good and nevertheless. They announced some DLC for Breath of the Wild, which is coming at the end of this month, June 30.
Almost. This is a big thing for Nintendo doing DLCs.
Yeah, they're not too big on that. I mean, they did do DLC for Mario Kart 8 with extra cars, and like you could get the Mercedes, you could get you could get Link in there as well as a driver. There was paid DLC for that, but they haven't done a lot of it in the past. But yeah, there's a chunk of Zelda DLC coming.
Gotta move with the times.
Yep, that's it. They announced a few new amiibos. Rocket League is coming to the Switch as well. That needs to be on every platform because that's awesome. I wonder if that'll be cross-play.
Probably with Microsoft.
Maybe, yeah, Microsoft, maybe PC as well. It'd be probably not with Sony, because Sony are not doing that.
Yeah.
And another one of the big ones that I'm looking forward to, Super Mario Odyssey. So that
the
was
more
just,
you see, the better it looks.
Yeah, that was just more of the different gameplay. It looks a bit weird. I'm really looking forward to the realistic environments with the sort of cartoony looking Mario in the world. That looks really cool. But and the game. Sorry.
I like the hats. The use of the different hats.
Yeah, the hats are really cool. There's dinosaurs. It looks like
everything.
It looks like Mario's going to be like jumping in and out of different worlds, because like you see the one where he's like the gameplay video where he's in like looks like New York.
Yeah.
And then the video that they showed at this year's E3, he's on top of a dinosaur.
Yeah, and then there was one where he jumped into a picture on the wall, and it was like Super Mario Brothers 2 or 1, the old school 8-bit, and he had to complete a section of a level, and then he come out of the picture up on a part of the level that was only accessible by going through that puzzly part in the vein of Super Mario Brothers 2, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks good to me. I love that. So this is going to be
the possession element of the hat. It's fucking sick. You take control of things. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you now. The day this comes out, I'll own a Switch, if not before, because this is what I'm waiting for. And another thing,
that were your intentions. You'd get it a month early and fucking get wild, wouldn't you? Considering that's
probably
do that. It's 2 months away.
Well, that's it. So yeah. This is what this is what I said when the Switch was announced and they showed us Odyssey. I always said, look, if I'm not getting one now, I'm definitely getting it when Odyssey comes out. And yeah, it's only a couple of months away. When did we say it was?
October 27th.
27th, is it?
Mm-hmm. Same day as something else as well. Yeah.
My pennies are being saved as we speak.
Yeah.
All right. And what else have we got, or is that it?
Oh, we've seen a little bit more of Splatoon.
Oh, Splatoon 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that, so there you go. But that's the big stuff from Nintendo. It was good. It was strong for Nintendo, but
it's their biggest showing in 5 years.
Yeah, that's right. And there's some really good games coming out there. My picks are the obvious ones, being Odyssey and the Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are excited that it's actually being made by Game Freak.
Oh, we've been covering this for 3-4 months now. On rumor and innuendo, and just God's grace of fucking hope.
Yeah, we have been. We were like, oh, just make an RPG Pokemon game on the Switch, please.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that was Nintendo. Red, you happy to move on to Bethesda?
Absolutely.
All right, now you're a big Bethesda fan, right?
Absolutely. And I will defend them viciously, just so you know.
Yeah, but see, the thing is with Bethesda, whether it's the fanboyism or just an appreciation and respect, Bethesda's kind of like, and I've said this before, Bethesda are not too unlike CD Projekt Red, but they're like the video game developer is your little brother, younger, better looking and more successful younger brother, where gamers will defend them as far as they can go because of the love that they have for them, even to the point where even where there's a problem, an issue, a fuck up, we'll just go, that's just Bethesda, that's their way.
That's just Bethesda, yeah.
But anyway, moving on to Bethesda Showcase, we had Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
I heard you have a fire. Oh, I better come back tomorrow to put it out. I can't wait. Oh!
How good's him ramming the cookie into the side of his head? Dropping the acid and stuff.
Wow. You called it too.
What did I call it? What?
You and Reprimir, the acid, and then right at the end he sees that little creature.
Yeah!
He's fucking dead!
Yeah, he's on fucking drugs. But, no, Wolfenstein, the original one, The New Order, was absolutely amazing. It was a great game. It looked good, it ran good, and played good. This is going to be more of the same. It's going to be brilliant. They're going to up the ante. The characters are going to be amazing. That bitch that you heard her face ripped in half is back with it all healed up and shit, so I'm happy to rip a face off again. What was her name?
Yeah, Frown?
Something like that, wasn't it?
We're linguistically competent, but we can't do any justice to the extended trailer. So if you haven't seen it, you need to slap yourself in the face really, really hard and hit your closest YouTube vendor.
Oh, seriously, go and have a look at that. Now,
Fuck!
I should mention as well, if you want to go and have a look at what we're referring to here in all of the Bethesda E3 showcase, go to aussiegamersexpress.com and you can have a look at it all there. This is what we're going through. This is all of
yes.
the notes that we've got here. There'll also be some for the next few topics. But moving on, Red, you were a fan of the Evil Within, right?
I was a defender, yes.
The Evil Within
it is
2.
Not! It is not! It's just scary.
Defend it against yourself.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the Evil Within 2 was announced. What was wrong with the first one?
Clunky. It was the tank style controls and the I'll say it to appease you. The widescreen.
Well, no. When I say that there was an issue with the widescreen, it's not the widescreen itself. The widescreen is
the option to have it would be better.
No. I don't mind the widescreen being there. I actually don't mind it because it's quite cinematic. When I mention the widescreen, is it me saying it's widescreen, which means the resolution isn't
should be higher.
Which means the resolution isn't 1920 and 1080 because it's a smaller screen to render, right?
Yep.
Even with this tiny screen, it still ran at an appalling frame rate. That's the problem I have.
It was a good 16 though.
Well, okay, it was a stable 16 frames a second, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought the idea of having those black bars is so the game doesn't have to render as much.
Correct.
To try and increase the performance, but it didn't have good performance, so the black bars were a waste of fucking time. But the thing is, the game didn't look like it needed to struggle as much as it did. I don't know what was going on in the background, because
it was basically just a fucking Resident Evil.
Well, that's right, and the Resident Evil games run perfectly. So I don't understand what the problem was there. There was some sort of back of house issue that we're not aware of, because that game should have ran better.
It's somewhat a first for Bethesda though. That style of game too. So here's to hoping. Evil Within 2 trailer looks fantastic. Well, the Evil Within original trailer looked fucking fantastic. This looks decent spooky.
It does. It looks like it's going to be a great game. And I would imagine that they won't make the same mistakes twice, because I'm sure they know that it ran a bit poor.
Oh, of course. They're not delusional.
And I couldn't imagine them making the same mistake twice. They are Bethesda. They are a good company. I can imagine that The Evil Within 2 is going to have the subtitle, The Evil Within 2, Sorry for the Original. So I reckon that's how.
Yeah, have a HD remaster for your problems.
But yeah, I'm keen on it. I've got a couple of notes here. It's going to be a story of redemption. You're going to discover horrifying domains, choose how to survive, which is really cool. Attack from the shadows with the crossbow, run like hell, or go in guns blazing. I like a game that gives you a few different options on how to attack an area. It doesn't force you.
Yeah, you don't have to conform. Yeah.
I like that. Disturbing enemies and visceral horror and suspense, which is basically what they push with The Evil Within, is the horrible feeling and sense of suspense and fear and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to bring it. I reckon it's going to be good. That's coming out on Friday the 13th of October.
Mm-hmm. 2 days before Red's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Red, and 2 days from the release of The Evil Within 2.
So, yeah, we've confirmed that... Zach and I will be fucking definitely all over that because we share accounts.
Yeah.
So Red gets it by
default.
Virtually just being a fuck by default, just being a sponge butt.
That's it. Alright, moving on to the next one. Now, I can't work out, Red, is this a new game or is this DLC for Dishonored? Death of the Outsider.
Naughty Dog style Dishonored. You're very dishonorable. Naughty Dog style DLC. I reckon it'd be standalone, but probably still requiring the fucking base game to play.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But anyway, so there's extra Dishonored stuff coming. It's going to have a new protagonist, which is a female character that's not from the main game, I believe. Not that I know a terrible lot about it. Not a big fan of Dishonored. Did you get into it?
I've got it and not played it.
Dishonored
1.
Dishonored 1, yeah.
I can get my hands on Dishonored 2 very easily. But there's never been that urge to do so. So, no, but who knows? Fucking 3 or 4 years down the track, we might be playing it and go, oh, fuck, we really should have played that back then. But it looks spiffy, it looks cool, it looks very Dishonored. There's nothing overly new. They're pushing the same supernatural elements and abilities, good and bad. Once again, it was a CG trailer. It wasn't a gameplay style trailer, and that looked fucking fantastic as they always do. So, yeah. Surely, if it's Dishonored your thing, they've proven themselves. It's going to be a decent addition to the series. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, I really hope those looking forward to it get a kick out of it. But as we said, it's just something that we haven't done.
Yeah. All right, so the Death of the Outsider will be out September 15, 2017. So there you go.
Very good.
And that'll be 9 days before my birthday.
Happy birthday, 9 days after Dishonored.
Oh, remember my maths is terrible, so it might not be 9 days. I can't work it out. Anyway, The Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind.
Yeah, it's now moving on to Xbox.
Yeah, well, okay, so that.
You guys have got a fucking. You guys have got a review in the pipeline, yes?
Yes, we do. That is correct, Mundo. So I'm not sure exactly when that will be ready. Hopefully, you might have it by the time this goes live. Have a look on the AussieGamesExpress.com website.
And if you haven't bookmarked it, slap yourself really fucking hard and bookmark it.
Yeah, I think you press Control D, don't you?
Control your D.
Yes.
Bing.
But that's out already, that one.
Yes, bringing Morrowind, old school Morrowind to the Elder Scrolls Online community. New character, new levels, new fun, new bosses, new meanies, new loot, new grind. Moving on.
Yeah, new everything. Lovely. And also they showed us the Elder Scrolls Legends Heroes of Skyrim.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah.
I've got a little story to tell for this.
Oh, go ahead.
This is the card game, correct?
Yeah.
Because it said, "Dum dum, out now on iOS. Dum dum, play now on PC. Dum dum, fuck you, Android." So coming soon to Android. I went to the Google Play Store and searched it up because I like my Hearthstone, I like my Magic the Gathering, and I like Gwent. So why would I not at least give this a go?
Yeah, absolutely.
At least give it a go. Bethesda fucking card game. I'm gonna try at the very least. You can pre-order a free-to-play game on the Android store. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of like what Nintendo did
Mario?
with Super Mario Run. Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. So you register for a free-to-play game and you will be notified. But you pre-order now, you get free DLC. I got free cards coming when it comes out because I've
that's cool.
registered interest. Yeah, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, that's nice. I like that. So that's coming. Coming for Android and is available now on PC, Mac, iOS tablets, and iOS phones.
Yeah, everything cool.
All right. Next up, they talked about Quake Champions, and they also said there's a whole plethora of beta codes that are going out now, so go and sign up. Must have had a shit ton of people sign up because it crashed everything and blah, blah, blah. But I got a good go of Quake Champions over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So didn't think I was going to like it. Actually really liked the fast pace. It is really fast, but really energetically fun. And believe it or not, I was playing it with Repremier and one of his friends. And I was top. Although we didn't win very many games off the back of my performance, I was top of the team. I was doing better than Repremier.
So you lost on the back of Repremier's performance?
Well, yes. Let's blame him. Look, to be fair, I didn't smash him or anything like that, but I did beat him in kills and points.
But we've always said, like, this is off topic, we've always said it's nice to feel like you've contributed and not always at the bottom. You know what I mean? Not saying you're always at the bottom, I'm just re-quoting. But being up and about the top, you feel like you've accomplished something. So the beta done the right thing. They put shit bots in and you all win. And they're going to buy it. Oh, it's free to play. Never mind. Free to play, they put good bots in. You done well. No, just
real people up against real people.
Yeah, it would have been PvP, surely.
It was. Yeah. So, but it was really good, man. I liked it. I mean, I've never played Quake, like the Quake online stuff before.
I think, and this is not being smart. No, I just had a few ruffles a second ago, but this game feels like, from what I've read, seen, and heard, it's going down the line of your Paladins and Overwatch, where you're going to have class-based characters.
Yes,
it's going to be right up your alley. I think you found your style of the first-person shooter.
Yeah, me too.
If you struggle to be the guy up front doing all the precision kills, pick the... I almost said the C word. Pick the dude with a shield. Pick the dude with the heal gun.
Yeah. See, what the character that I played really well with on Quake was a character that had a special that when you activate the special, you become like a ghost. They can't see you, they can't hurt you, but you can't do anything either. But the thing is, they think that you've disappeared and don't know where you are, so you move yourself like behind them or at a vantage point.
Strategically place yourself.
Place yourself, so when the little timer runs out and you become visible and part of the game again, you just blow them away, which is really cool.
Is that your only cooldown ability?
It's not a cooldown ability. It's like, well, it kind of is, but it's like a
you build up.
It's a build-up, yeah. You build it up by either picking up the cooldown, or you pick up the little things that will count towards your ultimate, or kills. Yeah. Kills will get it quicker. And you get one, yeah. And then the rest of the stuff you do, you go and pick up that anyone can pick up in the arena. So you go and pick up better weapons. You pick up health.
That's very Quake.
It is, yeah. And you pick up armor and all that sort of stuff. And you run around, you hit little pads that will make you jump. You can go through warp zones, comes out different areas of the map. Run around, jump, shoot, blow shit up, blood everywhere. It's fast, man. Real fast.
So Quake meets Unreal Tournament.
Can't deny or confirm that. Never played Unreal Tournament.
Fuck, really?
Really? You wonder why I'm no good at
God.
those kind of games. But anyway, I did quite well. But you're right, like it is, you've got all your characters there, like in Paladins or Overwatch or what have you. It's basically that game, but a first-person shooter version of Overwatch. And you've got all your cool... And you could even play as BJ Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein as one of your champions.
Yeah, being id, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is I think once it finally releases, you'll probably get a small selection of champions and then probably have to buy the others.
Yeah, League of Legends style.
Yeah, and I think I'll play it. I tried to play it the other day, but the servers
Well, it's
weren't
free to
working.
play. It's hard to see that you won't.
Yeah, but I'll put time into it. The only thing is, I mean, like most of games like that, I don't really enjoy them on my own. So the more people I
Can't
can
imagine
get,
you would, no.
yeah, the more people I can get on with me, which is really good. So playing with Reprimir and that the other day was actually good fun. All right, so that's Quake Champions. Get yourself a beta code. The servers are up indefinitely at the moment, so you don't have to wait for a period that they're on for. I don't know how long they're going to be on for it. There's no stipulation for that. But go and give it a try while you can, if you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up was Doom VFR. Do you know what the F stands for?
Fridge. Oh no, fat. Oh, food. Oh. Everyone's gonna go, it's virtual fucking reality, and I say, you're wrong. You're all wrong. I've been talking to people, not really, but I made up my mind that VFR stands for very fucking real.
Okay, that'll do. But so Doom is coming to VR, and there's an F in the middle there, which may or may not stand for the F word. Swears.
Fornicating.
I seriously don't know. I haven't seen it clarified anywhere, and they didn't really make a point of it. But maybe it's virtual first-person shooter reality. And look, I don't know, no idea. But that's happening. So it's basically Doom with VR.
It looked sick until you seen that you had to select spots like with a mouse to move.
Yes, that looked absolutely shit.
I'm like, I'm not coordinated enough to point and shoot and stare and fucking move and jump and flip. Nah, man.
Well, considering
if I'm playing Doom VR, I'm running around I'm just doing circles on the spot, shooting everything coming at me.
But that's the thing, Doom is all about moving and shooting, and you can't really do them at the same time if you've got to point at the ground to move. It's a little bit strange.
Though, granted, we haven't tried it. You'll probably not. This is not PSVR, is it?
It is, yes. PlayStation VR, HTC Vive on PC.
Ah, cool. Yeah, that's that part there. The trailer's underneath the stupid red. Yeah. Well, you'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, I'll look into it when it comes out. It's coming out this year. Don't know when, but 2017.
Yeah, everything Bethesda 2017.
Yeah. Next up, Fallout 4 is getting the VR treatment as well. Unfortunately,
that was predictable.
This one's HTC Vive only, not PlayStation VR, which is a shame because this is probably one that I would go back and play in VR if it was on PlayStation VR. Maybe it will come eventually, but at the moment it's just saying release date October this year and for PC only.
You never know. Someone smart might put a mod up for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, who knows? But anyway.
But I suspect the hardware's lacking in the console for something of this magnitude.
Maybe right. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, that's a thing. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim has been announced. Hang on a minute, didn't that come out like 7 years ago?
So?
Oh.
I've bought it 4 times, Skyrim.
I bought it once. Actually, I didn't even buy it. Reprimir gifted it to me on Steam.
I've got it on Steam. I've got it on PS3. I've got it on Xbox One, and I've now just created a character last couple of nights on PS4.
There you go.
And I buy it on the Switch too, so I can use a bow and arrow.
Yeah, so the Skyrim announcement was that it's coming to Switch and it's got motion controls, which is pretty neat.
That is sick.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a big fan. I probably wouldn't use the Link skin because he's a bit of a fag.
He's a perf.
He's a perf with big fucking ears and a gay hairdo.
So there you go. You got the Switch version coming along. That's going to be available at the end of this year at some stage for the Nintendo Switch. That's it for that one. And the Creation Club was announced as well, which is basically, well, out of my realms.
Paid mods.
Yeah, so people are going to... It's basically a job advertisement. You can sign up to be part of the Creation Club as long as you fit a certain criteria. You can go make mods for games. The mods aren't going to be paid mods, though. But you're going to be paid to make the mods, if that makes sense.
Are you sure the mods aren't going to be paid?
Yeah, I think it's part of the thing here. Give me a second and I'll have a look down here.
Not to contradict, I think that's the general consensus that you're actually going to pay for the mods.
No, it's not here. I'll read this to you. Is Creation Club paid mods? No. Mods will remain a free and open system where anyone can create and share what they like. Also, we won't allow any existing mods to be retrofitted into Creation Club. It must all be original content.
Yeah, there you go.
So, no. We've looked at many ways to do paid mods, and the problem outweighs the benefits.
Yeah, the sweaty's going, I'm going to boycott your game for 7.5 minutes.
Well, that's the thing. If they charge someone for a mod and it doesn't work properly, it's just a mess. So if they don't charge you for it and it doesn't work, well, fucking tough. Suck it up, princess, sort of thing. So I guess that's the idea about keeping them free. There you go. So that's all there is.
Extends the life of the game, though. Fucking hell.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It just gives you heaps more fun.
Well, we just had a stab at Skyrim being 7 years old and being re-released on a new console now. They stand the test of time, eh?
Yeah, well, that's Bethesda in a nutshell, really. They just keep rehashing their amazing stuff, and it's still good. Can't fault them for that. So all good. All right, well, let's move on and go through some Xbox One or Microsoft stuff. What?
Yes.
What have you done?
No. Microsoft One, Microsoft stuff.
Xbox One. Anyway, so the big news come out was that Project Scorpio now has a name, and it's the Xbox One X. Red, your thoughts on the name?
Xbox One, Xbox One, Xbox One, Xbox.
Just a repeater.
How many did you want me to buy? One Xbox One. You fucking liar.
People are saying that they would have preferred it to be called the Xbox Scorpio or something a little bit more imaginative than the Xbox One X.
I've got an X. I've got a fucking name for you. Xbox One Triple X. It's fucking you right up the date. Fuck it. If you want to be a fanboy of Mike, here we go. Oh, the rant that's been coming.
Come on.
Let's get it out of the way. Right, Xbox One, Xbox Scorpio. Right, you want to stay up, fresh, like yourself. You like the latest tech, and this is not a knock on anyone with this fucking mentality. Look, I'd have everything brand new if I could. I just can't because fucking lack of condoms. But you want the best of the best of the best. Right, you pay your $550 day one Xbox, then you pay your $550 for your Xbox One S, and now you're paying $650 for the Xbox One X. And to really get the most out of it, you need a medium to top quality 4K TV. So you're up for $7,000 to $8,000. Let's take the TV out of it. Approximately, I've done my maths rough. $1,800 to stay ahead of the curve, without games, without extra controllers, just to have the latest Xbox in the one generation. I know PS3 copped so much shit when it first came on the market for $1,000, and everyone still reminds us all to the day that us fanboys, well, I am not so much a fanboy anymore, but I'm passionate about the PlayStation because it's looked after me through a lot of years. fucking $1,000. Oh, you pay $1,000 for your console. You fucking rocks in your head. Rah, rah. You have now, as a Microsoft fanboy, lover, devoted fucking techie, $1,800 just for plastic and silicon.
Well, and to be fair with what you're saying now, you and I both had the same opinion of the Pro.
Yes.
That it's
absolutely, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, if you want to, I've done that math as well. $1,100 to stay with the Pro, and it's $1,600 if you want the VR. So all the hardware for the PlayStation 4 is exactly the same. Don't get me wrong, but two upgrades within a generation, tolling $1,800 for to stay relevant.
Yeah, but see,
and you need the 4K UHD TVs too.
Yeah, to make use of it. But look, the way I look at things, when the Xbox One X was announced and they showed me things and games and all that, I was tickled pink. I was like, oh, this is really good. I want to get one of these. And a few days went past, and it started to wear off when I realised, I actually realised what was going on here. All of my friends play predominantly on the PlayStation 4. All of the amazing games on the Xbox One X that will play at 4K, 60 frames, whatever, will play on the PC. If I play on the Xbox One, I feel like I'm going to be pretty lonely. I may as well just save the $650 and play these games on my PC.
Yeah, put a new fucking something spiffy new in your computer for that cost.
Well, I'm not gonna get 4K. Well, I could go and buy myself a 4K monitor, I guess, and still have some change from $650. But that's the thing, and I think Microsoft have let themselves down a little bit in that aspect, because I've got a powerful PC that can run decent games, and all of those exclusive games that they kept going exclusive. They're all on my PC as well. They're all going to be on Windows 10, so I can get the ones. I won't miss out on. The biggest one that I don't want to miss out on is
Scarbound. No. That hurt, Red. That really hurt.
No, I can never retain the name of this game. I don't know what it is. They need to change the name of it. That fucking zombie game. Why can I never, every single time... State of Decay. It's a stupid name. I don't like it, but I love the game.
That's looking like a wicked sequel, FYI.
That is a sick game. State of Decay 2 is one that I really want to play. It's going to be co-op.
4-player co-op, yes? Or is it just 2?
I'm not sure. But
okay.
It's definitely
up to 3 friends.
Anyway.
You wrote the fucking blog. I'm reading it here in your blog. Play solo or invite up to 3 friends to play a co-op. There you go. I thought it was 4-player.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Oh, it's going to say Snoogans, isn't it? Fuck!
I didn't write this.
Well, I guess you're only as weak as you're only as strong as your weakest link. Fucking Pat, not passing on the proper fucked information for the podcast. I have words with that arsehole.
No, it's all good. And I'm not up to that yet anyway. We sort of jumped to that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not... I mean, look, in saying that, I'm probably still going to get one.
Oh, really?
You know me.
Yeah, but wouldn't you fucking spend... I'm going to play the devil's advocate. $650 gives you a Switch, accessories, and 3 or 4 games plus subscription. Yeah,
but I'm probably already going to have the Switch by then.
Oh my God, you're a fucking sucker.
Why?
Why? Why are you doing this to you? Why are you doing it to me?
What am I doing to you?
Causing my heart to break just a little bit more every time you say, oh. What are you going to play on it?
Every time I say what?
I might get an Xbox One X.
What am I going to play on it?
Xbox One S. Yeah, State of Decay.
Probably nothing.
That's right! That's right, that's my point!
I know!
Why bring out a stronger console in there? Why?
I know.
They're not going to catch up. Cut the fucking losses. They should have spent all that R&D on Xbox One X5 and VR.
But now,
Well,
with the Xbox One X, when they showed up all their games as well, the biggest games that I thought were the most amazing...
like Cuphead.
No. Like fucking Anthem, like Assassin's Creed Origin, like Code Vein, like Cuphead.
I'm still hearing PS4 here.
They're all on them. They're all on everything.
Oh! And they are yet to prove, because Sony have had egg in their fucking face, Sony are yet to prove native 4K 1080, native 4K and 60 frames, and they go, oh, we've got 62 fucking flaccid flops.
No, but they don't.
Fuck off.
I'll attack that in a sec, but there's also still got Metro Exodus. I want that, but they'll get that on the PlayStation. Shadow of War, PlayStation. I think the rest of those are exclusives, which I can get on my PC. But the thing is, Microsoft only mentioned native 4K and 60 frames a second for one game.
Minecraft, I betcha.
No, they didn't even mention it for that, but it probably will be. But there was only the one game, and that's Forza 7. Everything else, I will probably bet my bottom dollar will be 4K 30.
Wicked. So Forza 7 just cost you $730, man. That's sick. Forza Motorsport 730. Sorry, dude. I'm not trying to be a hater. It's just I think this generation's fucked.
No, you make a good point. No, you make absolutely good points. And I probably would prefer to upgrade my PC with that money.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because my CPU does bottleneck my GPU. But yeah, I can't see it. I can't see it winning anything really. But anyway, that's fucking the Xbox One X. How fucking good does Anthem look?
Now that I'm getting an Xbox One X for. Nah, lies. How good does it look though? What am I going to fucking pick on with that gameplay trailer? What is it? It's cheesy and fucking corny, and it's done too often.
Oh, what did you?
The chat, in-game chat, just verify.
Oh, are you talking about the scripted shit?
Yep.
Yeah, they did that again. That needs to go away.
Because for the first 45 seconds, I'm like, is this like fucking in the game? Because it was half polished, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, was it dialogue from the game or was it a scripted, stupid multiplayer thing?
That had me fucked for until they were down and discovered the new location, and she goes, "Oh, that's handy for the XP or something." I went, this is in-game chat.
Yeah, that is shit, eh? I hate it when they do that.
They fucking got Aussie Man doing Call of Duty. They need fucking Luke and Red doing over fucking com chat for E3 demos. Hey, Red, you get that fucker over there and shoot him, man! I'm trying! Turn around, Luke!
Red, I'm down. Can you come and revive me, dude?
I run over, we're playing the Xbox One X. Where's the square button? Luke, translate for me. Which one? What's RB? That's your right bumper. That's your right bumper. We're not an amusement park, fucking. I'm not a 10-pin bowling.
Dude, fucking Anthem is the best of the Division, the best of Destiny, and the best of Titanfall, and the fucking sick-ass looking game.
It's fucking rad.
Yep. Yep. That's a winner. So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably the best thing that I've seen on the Xbox One X that I'm going to buy on the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? Let's go through... Do we talk about Assassin's Creed next?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, we may as well.
You going back to AC Creed?
Of course.
AC Creed. AC Origins, I should say.
Of course. Yes, absolutely. Even though Unity sucked, I played it. Syndicate, brilliant. AC Creed, I see what you've done there. I've been playing the remaster, the Ezio collection. You know, wicked. Yeah, I'll be there. 100%. I'm a big fan of the fact that we've been able to wait for this one.
Yeah, I like they need to slow down. But and they have.
That's exactly right. Biannually, triannually, because you know how this is just for an example's sake, and I know it's slightly off the beaten track, but you wouldn't invite me here if it wasn't for these cool little tangents. You got your Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch do your every 3 years Call of Duties, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we have a Far Cry, then an Assassin's Creed, and then a Watch Dogs? You know, with new IPs in the middle.
Yeah, just scattered like that. So we've always got something coming from them. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, because these genres, the gameplay mechanics for all three of those I just mentioned, but we were talking about Assassin's Creed, tried, tested, successful. Even in Unity, it was just glitchy and buggy and fucked, but they still had new introduced mechanics that followed through and flowed onto Syndicate that really, really worked and made Syndicate even the better experience for it. You know, they kind of learnt from their fuck ups. There, so no more multiplayer. They tried, fucking failed, admitted it, back to the grindstone. And I think if it wasn't for Unity's fuck up, Syndicate probably would have been 2 years later, but they needed another success. They needed another home run, if you will, and they got it just over the fence. They just hit it over the fence, to continue the analogy. Now, here is the time to fucking shine. This thing looks schmick. And I want to see, you know, I'm not the big reso man or the big frames per second man, but this needs to run at 60 frames. Like every Assassin's Creed I've been playing, in the remaster is all framed up and specced up.
Yeah,
it needs to continue in that vein and just be fucking massive.
Yeah, I think if it's gonna be at 60, it's probably only going to be on the Pro.
Yep, no DLC, everything included. They need to
change
stick
the
with their
times.
trend. They need to stick with the trend of just big base game.
Yep, I agree. But it does look good. There's some really cool things in there. Cross bow and arrows, in like the
slaves.
The mid-air assassinations, with the slow-mo. He can jump into the fork of trees again, which was first brought out in Assassin's Creed 3, which was really cool. It looks like it's going to be amazing.
Horseback.
Yeah, horseback again. They had the horse at the beginning of that trailer.
But they had like the mythical blades, like particle effecty. Yeah, and a big emphasis on bringing back the crew from Black Flag just for the boating mechanics.
Sea combat.
Sea combat, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm on for Origins. That'll be I reckon it looks good.
I'm there.
Move on. What's the next one you want to talk about, Red?
Have we talked about Anthem yet?
Yes.
Can we talk about it again?
Well, we can if you like.
So good though. Seriously, come on.
Agreed.
The second best one. This is for Pat. Cuphead. So it has a date now, a release date that they can delay again. So September 28th.
That's right. Now I don't know. I think they've remade the game because
probably they've had time to do that and 2 sequels.
Well, yeah, probably. But yeah, it's Cuphead though. It makes me think it's going to be like that Mighty Number 9.
Oh, it's going to be that hard. Oh, I reckon difficulty-wise, yes.
Yeah.
But she's going to, as it states, like this is not coming from the top of my mind to make me sound smart. It's all written here, 1930s style cartoon visuals. So your old Felix the Cat style visuals. I think it's just going to be brutal, like your old arcade Metal Slug and stuff like that.
And
I think
it's just going to be boss battles, yeah.
Too hard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, like that Fury game that we got on the Plus.
Yeah, unless that's
was
changed,
100%.
because a lot may have changed since the last time we really got any info on it.
So it's going to be twitch reflexes and fucking memorizing attack patterns.
Yeah.
Fun in that.
Crackdown 3 was a little bit more on that. Here's another game that's been delayed and delayed and delayed.
Terry Crews.
Yeah, Terry Crews just messing shit up, doing real strange stuff.
Dude, though.
He's a cool guy, man. I follow him on Facebook. He's a really cool bloke.
He loves his kid.
Yeah,
See that rig that prick fucking owns?
yeah. He made a computer just so he could spend more time with his kid. So that was really cool.
And play Rocket League, yeah.
And Battlefield 1 he loves.
Oh, doesn't he? Laugh.
Metro Exodus was shown. That looks really cool.
Oh, we've just downloaded Metro Redo again.
Oh, yep. But man, that Exodus looks awesome. I'll so be all over that.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, there was too many, man. But this is in the Microsoft showcase, but it's not a Microsoft exclusive. But
none of these are really,
Well,
except for Forza Motorsports 730.
yeah, and Ori. But the ones that I'm mainly interested in are all cross-platform games. So, Middle Earth: Shadow of War, that looked amazing. I loved the voiceovers, the voice dialogue from that big massive monster that he turns into his mate.
Yeah, I have that.
That's good. I like the first one. I'll play this one also.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Just say it. Just say it with me. Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Can you feel that?
No.
Oh, it's indigestion. Wicked. Yeah, 2D style fighting. Do you know the one thing I hope they keep? Can I before we move on, because it is. It's another Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Unlike Xenoverse being the MMO 360 fighter, this is just going to be round 1, round 2, have a go, Street Fighter style. I hope they keep the Japanese voice acting. It just adds a air of legitimacy to the franchise, if you know what I mean. I love it. And then down the bottom it goes, here we go. I'd rather hear ikimashou instead of let's go, man. What more can you say? If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan like Red and you're listening to this and you haven't seen it, slap yourself fucking hard and go watch it. Yeah, it's wicked.
Nice. All right, well, I want to move on soon, but we've got to mention Sea of Thieves because that's looking really cool, don't you think?
I did think, yeah.
Oh, not anymore?
Ubisoft! We'll get there. Ubisoft killed it.
Oh, yes, they did. Yeah, you're 100% right.
Fuck it.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to Ubisoft.
One thing.
Okay.
There's one thing that come out of the Microsoft showcase that is going to make me at least spend $20 on Xbox Live or Gold or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been playing that on PC.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I want to try it.
It's a sick game.
I want to have a go. Yeah. So there you go. If they want to make they're going to make a little bit of money out of me just so I can play that.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you now, you'll like it. It is a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Just 100 players, all dropped into a massive open world. Go and grab your loot and kill each other and be the last man standing. Or the last team standing. I like that. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Alright, so, Ubisoft. IB Hard.
Yes.
Mario and Rabbids. They made a Switch game, which is kind of like a turn-based Super Mario game with Rabbids involved in that.
It looks so cool.
It does look cool. I'm never one to be big on turn-based, but it does look good.
But the subject matter might bring people with your opinion in.
It might, absolutely. I agree with you there.
And they need, if that wants to be truly successful in a turn-based combat game, it needs to have a casual mode and then a hard mode, if you know what I mean. And that'll cover all bases, and that'll bring a lot of demographics together, and a multiplayer mode.
Yeah, some form of co-op. That'd be cool. Next one on the list is The Crew. Has a sequel, and it has cars, aeroplanes, and motorbikes now. Oh, and boats.
Meh. I'm not your racing guy fan. You didn't bring me on here for my racing game prowess.
No, you didn't. But anyway, it was good to see that there's air transport as well as water as well, and motorbikes. So I think that was motorbikes.
And here's another Ubi franchise we'll see every 2 or 3 years as well.
Yeah, that's right.
EA dropped the ball with Need for Speed, and
massively.
The Crew and Forza have picked up and ran with it. It's like, yeah, good luck trying to get that mantle back.
Yeah.
Even though there is a new Need for Speed game. Meh.
All right, look, biggest one now, and look, I will tell you that this is my game of E3. This is the one that I'm most excited for. It maybe on par with Anthem, but I'm really looking forward to Skull and Bones.
Oh, wow.
What?
Do you know the words I expected to come out of your mouth just then? Far Cry 5.
Oh, no. Oh, well, I am looking forward to that, but Skull and Bones it's captured my attention.
Looks fucking sick.
Doesn't it? Is this the one you were talking about that killed?
Yeah. What's that? What was that other one you were talking about?
Can't remember.
Yeah, okay. Back to Skull and Bones.
Yeah, can't remember.
Sick. Oh, I want to customize my ship and everything. Microtransaction the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Funny how we can justify it when we can make a pirate boat.
Yeah, well, I can justify it if it's something I want to do.
Fuck yeah! Did you see the boat with the big skull carved into the back of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just touched myself again.
There's so much detail in it. It looks amazing, and it really does hit home that it's basically Black Flag without all the Assassin's Creed part. It's all of the naval combat, the sea combat from Black Flag in a game to itself.
5v5 PvP sea battles. Get in my belly.
Absolutely.
I am so there.
Yeah,
so there.
100%. I'll be playing this game. Skull and Bones is absolutely amazing. It looks great. So this was a big focus for me. I saw that and went, yes, please. So,
and I tell you what, and I'm going to put it out there now, and it's not a far stretch either. They've done it with Rainbow Six, and they've done it with For Honor. I would imagine all DLC will remain free. It'll be they've just. I know they've had server maintenance issues and everything like, but they've never not admitted it, and they've never not shut down for 2 to 4 hours at a time trying to fix any problems. Regular maintenance and everything. So they're trying really, really hard. But I think as far as a mold goes or a formula goes, they're really over the last 2 or 3 years smashing the fucking redefining the formula for PvP.
Yeah, but yeah, Ubisoft are doing amazing things, and Skull and Bones I think isn't going to be an exception. Looks great. We've all played it. We've played it in Black Flag, and I loved it. And this is obviously going to be very refined because it's a game to itself. So I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing game to play. I love manoeuvring those ships into the right positions to take a shot. I love trying to get out of the way of other shots and everything about it. Love it.
Yes. I couldn't agree more.
Now, let's move on to Far Cry 5. Now you said you were expecting me to say that. Now, look, yes, I am looking forward to Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 looks like it's going to do everything that it's supposed to do as a Far Cry game. It's going to have an oppressed society and protagonist. It's going to have an over-the-top antagonist who's going to be somewhat psychopathic, like always. Whether it lives up to the past ones of, say, Vast Montenegro, even Pagan Min was a bit of a fucking nutbag.
But there's still fucking potential there.
The fact that this is based on Christianity, religion.
Sick.
Yeah, this is going to be controversy. This is going to be amazing. I just really fucking hope it gets rated in Australia.
Yeah, don't pre-order it at Target, eh?
Nah, you're not going to get it. Because in the trailer early on, you see a bloke get fucking bludgeoned in the back of the head by a baseball bat. He's obviously been murdered. it's going to be some pretty hard-hitting themes, I would imagine, and the whole religious aspect may spark some pain in the arse, what do you call them, fucking bleeding hearts in the country that may have some issues with rating.
Fuck them, they just need console bans.
Oh yeah, they're not allowed to touch consoles.
And it's got Dog Meat 2.0.
Yeah, yeah, you get a dog companion to come and help you. But look, it looks amazing. I reckon the story's going to be kick-ass, just like the rest of the Far Cry's. I think it looks great.
Oh, I think it looks spectacular.
Bit of co-op in there as well.
Full game's co-opable.
Yeah. Yeah, none of it's not going to be... Sorry, do you know that? I wasn't aware of that. It's not going to be like Far Cry 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
No. Full campaign, co-opable campaign.
Lovely. But yeah, so that looks amazing. We'll be covering that with pretty high priority up until it's released. Did we get any release information?
Not that I'm aware of.
Let me just double check here. Available end of February 2018.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. All right. Another big one that sort of blew me away, I didn't know what I was watching until the very end, was Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Okay.
Might be time for me to play that first one.
Still not sold. Oh, no, you could play it on the PC, couldn't you?
Yeah, I probably could. I've already got. I think I've got it on a PS3, maybe for Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think I'd probably prefer to play it on my PC. Probably run a little bit better.
With 60 frames and slightly higher spec graphics.
But yeah, look, I mean, we didn't get any gameplay or anything. All we got was really high quality CG animated stuff. But it looked good.
And emotions.
Emotions.
Yeah, a bit of a tear on stage.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, they were crying about that, weren't they?
Real men cry.
So they say.
Realer men go punch them ones in the guts.
Realer men. But the voice acting, the characters, they came to life really well. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you'd expect it's going to be over the top and well produced.
Yep, I think so. But yeah, so that one was there. Anything else you want to mention from Ubisoft?
Starlink. That where you put the spaceship on your control and change it like you do the
like Lego sort of thing.
Skylanders and Dimensions, yeah. Do you know the relevance of that? And I said this in the podcast that we've done with Pat while you're away on holidays. That, remember the side mission, Watch Dogs 2, you hacked into Ubisoft and downloaded the trailer?
Oh, yeah.
This is the trailer!
Oh, this is that game.
Yeah, go red! I called it like a week before E3, just saying.
Oh, that game was going to be one of them?
Oh, I suspected that we'd see more of whatever Watch Dogs was trying to show us. And yes, this is it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is the scene in the trailer that we saw from...
Oh, kind of. There's outer space and it's the same graphic style and everything like that. So don't compare. That's what it is. I can near guarantee it. They're not going to be working on 2 sci-fi games at once with so much coming out.
Yeah, you're probably right there. And that's going to be on everything too. It looks really cool.
It looks cool. It looks gimmicky, like the Dimensions as well, though.
Yeah, that's the only thing, though. I don't like that you're going to have to keep buying all these different things.
Well, what are you doing? I'm going into Target. What for? Mum, I just want a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
What do you want a Gatling gun for? My wing?
Gonna have to buy 2, though, so it's not unbalanced.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, though. On the fly changing, and as opposed to being like on a playboard, like your Imaginators and shit like that, it's just right in front of you.
Yeah, it's pretty
and they're pretty cool looking toys.
They are. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just watching a bit of it now. It looks pretty cool. But
it's a little cartoony, but
yep.
I think that's going to help it run well. And cartoony goes hand in hand with the toy aspect because it is a toy.
Yeah.
Mum says I'm not going to play PlayStation. Well, I'm just going to yeah, meow. 2 for 1.
Nice. Alrighty. Should we shoot across to Sony?
We will.
Alright, let's do it. The Sony announcement, there was a little bit of disappointment around the traps. People a little bit upset that there was nothing on The Last of Us 2, nothing on GT Sport, but
Give him our theory. Go on, give him our theory.
Well, Red and I were discussing this, and look, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason I'll mention is Neil Druckmann tweeted saying that, you know, the reason why we didn't have anything on The Last of Us is because we wanted the DLC for Uncharted 4 to shine. That was its time to have the stage, and it did. That's right, and The Last of Us 2 would have overshadowed that, which is very, very true. And The Last of Us 2 is going to be coming out a while after this extra DLC for Uncharted 4. So it made sense, okay, not to steal the limelight. Also, Red, you've suggested as well that PlayStation Access is around the corner, which is like...
No, the PlayStation Experience is, but I reckon PlayStation Access will be there.
So, the PlayStation Experience is just around the corner, where they'll likely be bringing their big stuff like that. Because E3 isn't the be-all and end-all. It's not the only thing that these companies can release their games at. If you saw the video that I posted on Facebook, which is the E3 roundup, I went through this in a little bit of detail there. But that's the thing, you don't have to have your stuff at E3. They've got their own little events which can carry this kind of stuff.
Sony writes the rules this generation.
Yeah, they kind of got.
Well, you got BlizzCon as well. Die-hard Doom fans and Blizzard players and fans will go to BlizzCon as opposed to E3. You know.
Yeah. So as much as E3 is a big deal for us, for the gamers, because they usually do release a lot of big things, in the current climate, it's not the only place this stuff is announced now. Like Microsoft hold their own events, PlayStation hold their own event to announce the Pro. They didn't wait for E3.
Exactly.
They like you said, they write their own rules. They do what they want. They run their own race, and they're winning it.
Yep.
But yeah, they did show us some new stuff there on the Lost Legacy, the DLC for Uncharted, which is going to be like a standalone.
It's Uncharted 4 with boobs.
Yeah, so you're not playing as Nathan Drake anymore. You play as is it Chloe and Nadine? I think that's right.
Yes.
And it's been said that the length of this expansion is going to be longer than the Left Behind DLC, which was for The Last of Us. Now that was about 2 hours, that one. So, but it's not going to be as long as the campaign of Uncharted 4, which is obvious. I would peg it to be 4 to 6 hours. That's what I'm saying, because it's going to be costing around, what is it, about $40-50?
Yeah, probably.
So
the Last of Us one was only 20, wasn't it?
Oh, the price?
Back in the day? Yeah.
Oh, when it was new? No, I think it was $15. Might have been 20.
Yeah.
I'm not sure,
before there was a standalone DLC too, eh?
Yeah, because I never actually bought it because I had the season pass. So I can't remember, but I think it might have been $15-20. I don't know, I might be wrong. But yeah, so this one's going to be a little bit more expensive, so you'd expect it to be at least 4 to 6 hours for an expansion. And it's going to be set after the events of Uncharted 4. So the one thing I could probably recommend is go and play Uncharted 4 first if you haven't, because it'd probably be spoiler territory considering it's after the fact.
Yep.
Would you play that? Would you get that and play it?
I'd have to finish Uncharted 4 first.
You still haven't finished Uncharted 4?
Finish the 3rd level, come on.
Wow.
I've not played Left Behind either.
No. Nah. That's just not your thing, though.
Well, I appreciate it. I like it. I love it. I don't dislike it, but you said earlier, I'm a Bethesda fanboy and I'll go to bat for him every time. That's where my, not allegiances, now I'm not drawing a line in the sand, but Naughty Dog's your thing.
Yeah.
You know, that is definitely your thing. So, yeah, look, but it's there. I'll play it. I restarted it when I got the 4K TV and it looked fucking brilliant. So it's not like I haven't tried to appreciate it. It's just, yeah, I like Rocket League too much.
Yeah, nah, fair enough. But I'll definitely be covering that like a fat boy on a chocolate cake.
No, I tell you what, I played 30 or 40 hours of multiplayer.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's your thing. There you go. All right. We'll move on to next one we got here is Everybody's Golf.
Mm.
Keen on that? Oh, actually, I should mention.
I played the beta 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, nice. Just quickly mentioned the Lost Legacy 23rd of August this year.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Is the release. Everybody's Golf. You played the beta, did you?
Yes.
Okay. How'd that go?
It's golf. MMO golf.
Oh,
Yeah,
MMO.
It's, all right. It's everybody's golf. Fucking good shot. Perfect.
Yeah. It's fun,
Yeah.
though. I've played some of the past Everybody's Golf on the Vita and that. They're a good game.
It's no stress golf. You got wind and you got lie. You don't have to take into consideration that it rained 5 days ago and there might be dew over to the left because it's still sitting in the shade. It's
Yeah. Yeah, it's very arcadey. It's not too over the top, so you can have fun with it with your mates. But yeah, that's coming out on the 30th of August this year, so that's not too far away either. Good stuff there. Matterfall, Red.
Yes, please.
You like that one, do you?
Reminds me of Strider.
Oh, yep. What did you like about it, though? What gripped you?
Oh, colourful, fast pace, and the mechanic of putting the matter together to create walls, to create jump pads, over the top amounts of enemies, blowing shit up, and there hasn't been a Housemarque game that I haven't liked. So everything points in the direction of the erection.
Okay, fair enough. It does look good, and you can definitely tell it's made by the people that made Resogun. They're the same people, isn't it?
Yeah, Resogun, fucking. Oh, didn't they had Alienation?
Did they make that?
Is that House? Oh, I was playing that the other night.
Oh, I don't know
With
about that.
hey Bobcat. Yeah, we jumped in with Bobcat and he was listening to the fucking podcast. I was like, hey, I swear to God I can hear myself.
That was... If you stand by, I'll tell you. Yes, Housemarque. Well done, Red. Good stuff.
Yeah,
spot
and Dead Nation.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I go, yeah, because I love Dead Nation, I love Alienation. I appreciated Resogun. I just didn't fucking platinum it or anything. Like, we'll have a go at it like you crazy cats, but yeah.
All right,
fuck yeah, I'll be all over it, and it's probably only going to be a $30 to $40 game. I'll be all over it.
Yeah, no, fair call. What about the next one, Red? Knack 2.
All around it. See ya.
What'd you say?
Man. They started playing the trailer in the pre-show for Knack 2, and I'm like, why are they showing the Knack 1 trailer?
Because it looks like the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Who knows? It could be better. But that's the thing. Which Ratchet and Clank didn't feel like the one before it? Which Jack and Daxter didn't feel like the one before it? It needed to be more of the number one. But there you go. There's your entry-level game for a 7 to 12-year-old.
Yeah, well, I liked Knack, and I'll play this one. Because Knack was surprisingly hard. Real hard. And the way that I looked at it is that there was a knack to every enemy, and it was almost. Oh no, I don't want to use that term because that's unfair. But it was very like it's.
Use the term, and I'll go thesaurus on it.
Hardcore.
Oh wow!
It's not a kid's game, so to speak. I mean, it looks like a kid's game, but if you want to play that, and I'm talking playing it on hard.
Yeah, it's for the platform purists.
It's fucking hard because in the first one, your health was fuck all. You died easy. Like you would take maybe one hit from an enemy, any enemy, and you'd be on death's door. Second hit and you're dead. So it had that element to it. So and I liked that because it made you think about what you were doing rather than just a hack and slasher, and co-op as well. So that's something
cool.
I'm really happy with that they brought in the second Knack dude there. So that's going to be out 6th of September. And we'll move on. We've got some DLC now from Horizon Zero Dawn. We've got the Frozen Wild.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be sick.
Yeah, more content for that game's not going to do it any harm whatsoever.
Because there's speculation. Well, there has been speculation as to whether it's when it's set, if it's a continuation, and I believe there was one scene in the trailer that confirmed both that it was after the fact and it was a continuation. And well, no spoiler alert, of course, no spoilers. Sorry, because I don't know. She has the armor on. You know, the armor that you have to work towards, like that. It had the hologram haze over it.
Yeah.
She was wearing it in the trailer, so that's a continuation because you can't have it at the start of the game. You have no access to it at the start of the game. It only comes after the fact.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, look, that's going to be good. That's
they're fucking teasing a big nasty.
A big yeah. But there's no release date as yet. It's at some stage this year, so she's coming.
Hopefully it's free too.
Oh, you reckon?
Well, they sell 787 million copies?
No, that that was read incorrectly. That was written correctly. Did you see you obviously, for people listening, you're obviously referring to the post that said something along the lines that was misread, believing there was 460 odd million copies sold.
Everyone bought 4 copies. Big rich pity.
Yeah. Look, easy. It was written a bit iffy, but it's still correct if you go back and read it again. It just says that there are 400 and something million copies sold, but Horizon Zero Dawn is leading that. Yeah, so, yeah. I contacted Sony after that was brought to my attention, because I thought too, I'm thinking, it could be misconstrued, let me double check. But yeah, they're not saying that's how many copies of Horizon Zero Dawn were sold, that's how much software they've sold.
Yes, of course.
As of that day.
So his maths works, on average everyone's got 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, that's 8. Right. Yeah, so everyone's bought that many games, which is phenomenal, really good. What were we up to? Going on to GT Sport. Wasn't really much on it. It was just in the pre-show that they showed trailers. But Snoogan's got some information that they've got Mount Panorama in there. Whether or not they're going to have V8 supercars, don't know.
Well, they have in every other one, so.
Well, yeah. So it's something that you could probably safely assume. But the funny thing is that they're
there'll be equivalents anyway.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that they've said that they're releasing it in 2017.
I bet you it happens. I bet you September to November. Well, I'm not leaving much of a gap because we're almost at September, but I reckon September release date.
They'll need to. They'll piss a lot of people off if they delay it again. These games always get delayed.
Oh, they cannot afford. Not with Forza Horizon 899 coming out.
Well, the problem is, in the past, by the time they actually release the game, it's outdated.
Oh, though, going on what fucking Snoogans has said about the beta, I think this is going to stay relative for a long time.
Well,
that's just an opinion. That's his opinion too, and he's a racing shit.
He's a guru. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, big one, Red. God of War 4.
Be better.
Coming out next year though, but looking the goods. Completely changed it up with a new camera angle. Happy with it?
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm going to embrace it if he was wearing a My Little Pony backpack, mate.
Really? What if he dabs?
Yeah. Oh, that's a you fuck. No. You fuck. Now all I can see is this hardcore Kratos Teal'c, if you will.
Teal'c, yeah.
Dabbing. Fucking Nathan Drake.
What if he started singing, "Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie."
No. I'd rage quit and break it and write a review 5 sentences long. This shit is fucked.
Yeah. It looks good, man. It looks the goods.
Looks the goods, and it looks. The scary part is it's also rejuvenated an oversaturated series, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, there's
absolutely.
been three different handheld games. There's been 2 different remasters. There's been a collection. There's been what, 5 main games in the series. This is a reboot without a reboot.
Yes. But I love how they've completely changed it up with the different camera angles, the different gameplay. It looks absolutely amazing. This is definitely what God of War needed.
Well, it's a lot more hardcore mechanics. The aura, the feel, the story, the mythology is a lot more hardcore than bouncing around, throwing around the hook blades. You know, this is fucking.
I think God of War has grown up with us.
Oh, with us, and that's the cool part. I'm not knocking the previous games.
No, definitely not.
I never realised it had this potential until last year's E3, and this year's E3 is just. If last year was the fluffer, we got a premium fluffer this year. That is sick.
Yeah, the combat looks amazing.
Yeah,
graphics are 10 out of 10. New gameplay looks amazing too. I don't think there's anything wrong with this game, and it should really hit home with it. I think big winner for Sony.
You know what? Here's one for you. If Xbox, if thing was flipped on its head, right? Xbox had shipped 61 million, and PlayStation had sold 10.
Yeah,
God of War would sell a PlayStation 4.
Yes. A lot of games.
That's my point.
But the thing is...
Well, I think we've been over about 3 or 4 games in the last 12 minutes.
That's it. But the thing is, though, like, would this game exist?
With those sale numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah, based on last gen. Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's first party exclusive. Forza survived, Halo survived, State of Decay has survived, that fucking Frank West has survived. Yeah, your first parties will always survive.
But would they be too scared to make a risk with the change?
Yeah, speculatively, maybe. But let's just be thankful. Let's be thankful there was no risk.
That's it. But anyway,
I reckon they're gonna sell 61 million copies of this.
Every single owner, eh?
Fuck, why not?
Why not? All right, move on to another one that's surprisingly impressive is the Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man.
That's the impressive part that worries me.
Yeah, there's one thing in there that I don't like. Could you tell me what I'm thinking?
It's Spider-Man?
No, I love Spider-Man.
Oh, I don't. I'm a Marvel fanboy and I hate Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
One thing that you don't like. No, because it looks pretty spiffy from what we've been shown. Now, you tell me.
QuickTime events.
I'll see if I agree. They're always going to be that, though, with Spider-Sense.
Yeah, but they don't need to have QuickTime events. They could slow down things and make you aim and shoot at something or whatever, but the whole thing, I've got to wait for this moment, then press X.
Hold square or X, yeah.
I don't like...
Do you want to know my problem?
What's that?
My perceived downfall? What we've seen in the trailer looks absolutely fantastic. The webbing, the attacking, the taking on groups and everything. Like, I'm sure swinging through the city and even your QuickTime events, they're easy. They're scripted. But when you're taking on a mob of people, they've made it look really, really impressive. Like, you're doing these moves, you're hanging them from the wall, you're tying him up, you're going to the next guy and everything like that. It looks really good in the fucking trailer because it's scripted. How fluent and how many variations of animation is there going to be? And this was a big downfall for every Spider-Man, so it doesn't feel generic. So you go punch, backflip, kick onto the next one, webbing. How fluent is the combat going to be? Are you really going to feel like every battle of a mob is going to be completely in your control, or are you going to do the same 3 moves and just move around and hit the same people, or are you actually going to be able to do this specky shit all the time on the fly?
You're totally justified in your speculation, I'll give you that, because that's exactly what happens in the past. But it looks good. I'll be keeping a keen eye on it, but whether it turns out...
I'll play it. Don't get me wrong. That's not my speculation is not enough to throw me off. It's just one thing Marvel needs this, or Sony needs this. I know this is a Marvel game. So they need this because Iron Man never translated well, Hulk never translated well, Thor never translated well. The only good Marvel games to ever come out, really,
Lego.
is fucking Lego.
Yeah.
So I'm a Marvel fanboy. Spider-Man's not my favorite. I may have said I hated him. I don't hate him. I'm getting a little bit too old for his cocky persona, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's a bit like the younger person's Marvel character.
Absolutely. So I had high hopes. I will play it. I'll most likely love it, given its content, subject matter. Hopefully there's an appearance or two. Yeah, a couple of cameos would be cool.
Oh, I reckon there would be.
Even if it's just fucking Robert Downey Jr. saying one line. Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there you go. So sorry to be a downer on that, but that's my only thing I'm holding on to.
No, that's all. That's fair. It's cool.
Make it shit. Yeah.
All right, move on to Detroit Become Human.
That's a good game.
You like it?
Yeah, the addition of the new dude is pretty cool. We liked this last year too, though.
Can you remember the main guy's name?
Oh, no.
Fuck, I don't know why. He fucking said it 1,000 times in the trailer. My name is Marcus.
Ah, yeah.
My name is Marcus, and I'm a fucking preacher. But yeah, it looks fantastic. Quantic Dream, make the guys that made Heavy Rain and that other one.
Beyond Good. No.
Something like that. Beyond Two Souls.
That's it?
Yeah, so this one looks cool. Kind of like they've got androids, but the androids decide to go stick the middle finger up to the human race and say, go fuck yourselves, we're doing what we want, or something like that. And hell breaks loose.
We get to see the open world mechanic in this trailer. Last year it was just the decision-making process while he's holding on to that Sheila over the fucking side of the
building. Yeah, that's right. Look, I would imagine that being a Quantic Dream game, it's going to be heavy story-based, heavy decision-based, but minimal gameplay. If that changes, that'd be good, but I can't see it having actual gameplay much.
Oh, wow. I can. Well, I can see the potential. Sorry.
It's got the potential. It looks good, and I think it could, but just with Quantum Dream's resume,
track record,
they're not real known for having much actual gameplay. It's really just sort of a interactive story / movie.
That'll lose me. That'll lose me if that's the general consensus. If you know what I mean.
I'd still play it.
I don't do Telltale games. I don't do those other ones. Hang on, I should be able to scroll down and tell you exactly what it's called. Wasn't it here? Maybe it wasn't here. Yeah, here it is. Hidden Agenda? No. What was that fucking game?
I don't know what you're
talking
talking
about. It just come out in PS Plus game. What are you talking about? The two girls?
Oh, Strange... Something Strange.
That. Yeah.
Life is Strange.
Yeah, see, I don't get into that sort of shenanigans.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, look, I really don't see there being much gameplay in here at all. They don't show you anything. It's all just cutscene and a little bit of walking around, which is generally what Quantic Dream's games are like, which I enjoy. I'll play it once and listen to him tell me that his name's Marcus 1,000 times. Alright, well anyway, moving on to another big one, Red. Days Gone.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen the last of this for this year either.
No, it looks amazing. I liked the new mechanic that they showed off with how you can use the hordes of zombies or whatever they are, infecteds, to your advantage and hoard them over towards your enemies to clear them out. That was sick.
Yeah. Which, Walking Dead-esque, that sort of shit. It's logistical, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. More to say. We've said so much about this game. I can't build any more hype for it. I just want to play it already. If you know what I mean. Yeah,
I don't think you'd get into it though.
I don't know. We'll call him Joel Drake.
Joel Drake, yeah. He's a bit like that. But yeah, it's going to be, by the looks of things, it looks very Uncharted / The Last of Us. So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we've spoken about that a lot in the past.
What can we do without overhyping it like fanboys? But to say we're looking forward to it.
Well, that's it. That's it. There's not a lot sort of shown and given away other than a little bit of gameplay. The gameplay looks great, so
Yeah.
it's cool. Big one for me, which I wasn't expecting, blew me away. Totally up for this. The remake of Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, cool. I've never played it, so it's going to give me an opportunity to.
Yeah, dude, you have to play this. I played the HD version of the original on the PS3 because it was a Plus game, and I loved it. I thought it was the most amazing thing. It was something that I just booted up because I was bored, had no intention of playing, and didn't stop playing. So it's great. It's basically bosses only, and they're big, massive, colossal monster thingies, and there's a
who never asked to be killed.
No, they didn't do anything wrong. Literally, you're killing them just so you can revive your missus. So you're a bit of an arsehole, but the game's fun.
Yeah. Great mechanics by the looks of things.
Yeah, it is. It's really good, and it's physics based and stuff. So you're like hanging on for dear life. You can hold on to their fur and climb up the fur of the monsters, and you've got to work out how to take them down. They're all sort of different, all the different monsters and that. I think there was 15 different ones to take down.
Yeah, nice.
So that'll be a good one. No release date for that. We're coming home at the moment, so we'll go through. We've got a few PlayStation VR games. The Inpatient. This is one that piqued my interest. The Inpatient looks pretty good. Has that kind of...
That's prequel to Until Dawn.
I didn't know that. Is that a fact?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Hang on a minute. I don't want to have Supermassive Games. Yeah, it is actually. I'm 99% sure.
Nice, yeah. I wasn't privy to that, so that sounds interesting. It looks cool. Insane asylum looking thing.
Yeah. Well, it, by the looks of it, it's got the whole aspect of the psychiatrists, not unlike Until Dawn.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But that looks cool. I don't think there was any real gameplay shown. It was sort of just showing it off. It's in development at the moment for PlayStation VR. Mm-hmm. Bravo Team, which kind of looks like because it's got potential. It's just like a shooter. Kind of like Time Crisis, I guess.
I don't know if it's a thing with VR, whether they because the graphics, it's like they tone them back so they don't look real. Is that so you don't get overly immersed and?
No, I think that's so they run right.
While you're in there.
No, I just think it's so they work, so it it runs well.
It's even aspects of that trailer look.
Because the whole VR thing, like PlayStation have got their rules where it has to run at 120 hertz, and if it doesn't, it's not allowed to be released.
Good standards, though. Fair enough.
So for that reason, they do dull the textures.
It'll probably look better right in your face too, anyway. So.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You don't need the super graphics to immerse you. The whole feeling does that for you.
Yeah, fair call. That's just me being nitpicky, I guess.
Yeah, but you haven't tried it really much, have you? Or at all?
No, just that Drive Club.
Yeah. There's no Heroes Allowed, which really didn't interest me.
Mario Party Cross fucking playroom.
Yeah. No, not particularly fussed on that at all. What else was there? There was the PlayLink, which was...
Sure, please, that's you.
was just like a mobile phone game looking with using your PlayStation. Silly stuff there. But anyway, Hidden Agenda.
Mm-hmm.
That looks very interesting. It really just looks like a Quantic Dream game, though, where it's all plays out, and I think from the trailer that you can play it with like 4 friends sitting on a couch like a movie, and you all use your mobile phones to vote for like the choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
So it looks cool.
So 2 big announcements from Supermassive.
That is, yeah. There you go. I didn't actually realise it was Supermassive as well.
Hmm.
But
I had an affinity with Until Dawn. I really enjoyed it, even given its spookiness. You know me with my spook games. I'll just go nah, if you know what I mean. I was like,
yeah.
whatever. That I liked, and I liked the presentation, and that's probably as close to your bloody Quantic Dream or whatever those sort of games as I'll get, because I did have complete control, even with the quick time events and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cool. Very, very interested. Very, very interested. Though, if you can play it, granted, if everyone requires the game, that's fair enough. But if you can do this play link and it's not like over a fucking network, if you can do it over say an internet connection, and we can be all in our own lounge room doing it together, then yeah, I'm down. Because how often do you get four mates to sit there for 3 hours?
Yeah, that's right. Well,
without
at our age,
or someone going for smoke,
Now, there was a game that we haven't mentioned that I wanted to bring up. I just thought of. Did you see the trailer for A Way Out?
No.
That looks really cool. A little bit scared that it's an EA game, but A Way Out is a game that's apparently played completely in split-screen co-op for the whole game.
Oh, I did. Yeah, the fucking prison one.
Yeah. So it's so if we play it online, it's still split screen. I can see what you can see, and vice versa. And if I'm in a cutscene, you can still go and do what you want to do. And by the looks of things, there's going to be points in the game where we're going to be in completely different locations,
areas,
still working in tandem. I love the idea. Love it.
Yeah, so creating a diversion, or fucking turning the gas off, or turning the hot water off to start a riot in the showers, or to stop them from having sex.
I'm in 100% for that.
Yep. Puzzle solving co-op fucking prison escape game. Count me the fucking.
Yep. And
it looks alright too. It's that style of graphic. It's not over. They're not trying to go Mass Effect Andromeda on it.
No, kind of.
Did we say Anthems? Yeah, we said Anthems. Sorry.
You sure? Do you want to go over it again, just in case?
Oh, no. Are we allowed to announce a winner yet?
A winner of E3?
No, not a thing, but the most anticipated game, we'll say, because there is no winners. We, the gamers, are the winners. I think drawing a line in the sand saying Sony's better than Microsoft, other than being factual, is a little bit bigoted.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But yeah, go ahead. Which one?
Age of Empires HD Remaster HD
for PC.
Got him! I told you. I told you I would. Got him.
The winner.
Yeah. Walala. I need food.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
All right, no, seriously, what game? What are you picking?
Anthems.
Anthems, okay. Is it Anthems with an S?
Fucking oath.
Oh dear.
Anthem, Wikipedia. An anthem is a musical composition of celebration.
It's just Anthem.
We are girt by fuckwits.
I think if I had to pick between Anthem and Skull and Bones...
Oh, wow. Yeah?
Probably Anthem.
Oh, fuck. I was about to say, Jesus Christ, role reversal. You're picking a PvP game. I know I'm picking a narrative-based game. What the fuck is wrong with this situation? You're on that, aren't you? I'll give you that. I fucking dig your passion for that Skull and Bones, because I reckon it's going to be fucking sick.
It looks amazing.
You are standing by that fucking 110%. I give you that.
Yeah, it just appeals to me. I loved it in Black Flag, and I really like the idea of a full game for it.
Yeah, so, fuck yes.
There you go. But special honorary mentions to Days Gone.
Wolfenstein.
Absolutely. Yeah, Wolfenstein, absolutely.
There's a couple of games there you just go, that is getting a platinum.
Yeah.
That is getting a platinum. That is getting a platinum. You know what I mean? There's just a couple of games there you go, I'm going to respect you a lot.
And Metro and State of Decay too. for sure.
State of Decay 2 looks sick.
Yes, it does. It's going to... Well, the only thing wrong with the first one is it didn't have co-op, and this one's fixed that, so...
Oh, but it's a massive step up in fidelity and graphics.
Oh, yeah, it looks a lot better too.
As well.
Massive.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it does.
Big time. All right,
massive.
Ba-ding. All right, so everyone, the games that we've talked about, most of them are all detailed on our website at www.aussiegamersexpress.com. Go and check it out there. There's some good information there from E3 by myself and Snoogans. Thanks, Snoogans, for your good efforts there. But there's also a whole plethora of other things on the website as well. Go and check it out. There's
and YouTube, because the old Rep Premiere fucking cranking it out too.
Yep, there's stuff on YouTube for you to go and check out, trailers and things like that. So that's it. What else, Red? How do we finish up this week's special show? That's one way. You're just taking the piss now.
Hey? Oh.
Yeah.
I do not mute that. I'm making coffee.
Oh, is that coffee? I thought you were taking a piss.
I thought you said you're taking the piss. Like, what's that sound? I'm make you jealous. Oh, wah.
It was a play on words. I did say that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you're just taking the piss now. I'm thinking this poor bastard's busting for a piss that he's gone and he's accidentally unmuted himself.
No, I'd ask. No, because I'm doing it on my phone. What's that sound? And I'll do it with a coffee.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Finish it with a coffee.
Wow, yeah.
But anyway, we're coming to the end now of this week's podcast, the E3 2017 special. Thank you very much to everyone for having a listen. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed everything that came out of E3. It's been a good year for it. Definitely not a disappointment. Some really good games coming out. And,
even better consoles. Fuck.
Yeah. For me to play nothing on. But anyway, we will be back next week with our usual program, and we'll cover off on What's That Sound as well, and who got it right, who got it wrong, blah, 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 blah. So, thank you very much, Red, for joining me again this week.
You're more than welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
Awesome, man. Thank you. All right, well, as always, I am Lucas.
Ram. I'm Red.
With a coffee. Now I'm going to have to do that. Catch us later.
Yeah, I had to stand up. My legs were going dead. I thought, all right, I'll go put the kettle on.
Nice one. Can I end the show now or keep going?
I'll fucking end it.
Just end it.
Because you're a global, Jim.
That's it. We are finished for another week. We are packing up our bat and ball and we're going home. If you're keen for more content before the next show, then head over to the Aussie Gamers Express Facebook page and give us a like, and check out our website at www.aussiegamersexpress.com. We are also on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and every other social network that you can think of, except that weird one that no one uses. You know the one. This podcast is also available on iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. See you all next time on the Aussie Gamers Express Video Game Podcast.